waterfall that drip for free. You know you got power. Ain't trying to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you. Your feet's down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Hayes. Then it's Miller. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, Whitehead out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Henderson. And it's Shepard in at the 5 spot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Tonight, MP is matched up against Scoot Henderson. This is the first time these two are meeting this season.
Whispers of comps out there for Henderson, D. Rose, Westbrook, a little AI. Point is, he's athletically gifted, extremely talented, and this guy's relentless.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, where maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
Here's Jordan. The Pelicans make their last shot. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Jordan's got 5 now. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Kuminga, following the basket by Colin Sexton. He gets it in there, and that's now 7 points for Jordan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Whitehead. Here's Shepard, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Hayes kicks to Miller. Memphis moving that ball around. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Sexton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Passes it to Shepard. He dishes it to Henderson. Miller grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Henderson. 17 points in his last outing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Takes a 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Henderson after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Shepard the pass to Henderson. Here's Williamson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Jordan. Out to the wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Substitution on the court.
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago.
The previous play is under review.
A great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the net.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Now, here's Kuminga. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Henderson outside. The pass to Wells. All alone. That one drops for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
From deep, Jordan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jones finds Hunter. Down low, here's Henderson. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Jordan. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Jones with the stuff.
Get the youngster out there on the run. Jones pulled away from the pack and got the bucket.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Lakers in L.A.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from Jordan. And here is Hunter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Wells. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Wells has got 5 now.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. We've trained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
They've got Keldon Johnson. Herbert Jones is out there with Wells. Then there's Williamson. And it's Hunter in at the 4. That's the Pelicans' 5. The free throw drops for Wells. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And that one, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 4. On the wing, Johnson. And there's Will. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 9 points in the game so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Watford passes to Hachimura. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Warriors. Hunter kicks to Wells. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
That's fine. No problem.
Williamson dishes to Hunter. Jones looking for an opening. Shoots over Hachimura. Jones, no luck.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Got that one up quick. 22 points for Jordan.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Jordan, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
To the right side. Williamson from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Henderson. And the Pelicans miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Jordan. Good. Nice job down low. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Williamson against Miller. Outside, Sexton. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Shepard. A stupendous finish in traffic. Shepard's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That one good for 2. 30 points for Jordan.
And so far, MP doing a great job establishing his offense in this matchup, going right after what he wants.
Outside, Sexton. Miller against Williamson. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. And it's Shepard missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hayes with the steal. Jordan inside. Henderson defending. The shot by Jordan, no good. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Whitehead. Henderson, no one around him. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jordan, count that one. Jordan's got 32 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Whitehead.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Williamson against Miller. Now Williamson. Still yet to score. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Miller outside. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play.
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, this early in the season, you expect a lot of movement in the rankings. They dropped a touch, but they're still in the top 5.
As long as you know that they're near the top, you're in the conversation because they're a good team with the potential to even be better.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Grizzlies.
It just kind of looks like they can do anything they want on the offensive end. And I think it's because they identified the matchups they wanted to exploit, and the other team hasn't adjusted, at least not effectively.
Yeah, smart approach coming into this game, and it's paying off. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, it's been a clinic so far from Jordan.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Kuminga. Jordan is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Miller, and it's Hayes in at center, locking down the middle. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Jordan. Kuminga with it. Bane inside the three-point line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already.
Jordan against Henderson. Williamson outside. The shot, no good.
talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Whitehead.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Inside, here's Jordan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pelicans sitting there 4 spots below.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Henderson kicks to Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
They get the rebound. Shepard, the layup off target. Memphis leading by 16. Miller surveying the floor. And here's Jordan outside. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sexton with it. Kuminga picks him up. Sexton the pass to Williamson. Great D that time from Bain.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the Pelicans with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They have to like what you're seeing so far from Jordan.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Let's keep it up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Trae Young, he's checked in for Memphis. .146 left to play in the third. For 3, Henderson. They get it back.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's defended by Jordan. Henderson, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Connects from 3-point range. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Henderson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And it's 7 points from Scoot Henderson.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot by Jordan, no good. Pelicans trail by 18. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones, the pass to Henderson.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Bain kicks to Jordan. Shot on the wing. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 43% from the floor. Henderson for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Henderson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. Back to Jordan from deep. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hunter is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Wells. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Williamson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score in the fast break. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Back to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Pelicans trail by 20. Wells dishes to Hunter. Wells with it. Young's there. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the paint. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Sexton, the pass to Henderson. From 13, it's rebounded by Memphis. And 3 from Jordan. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Now, here's Sexton. Defended by Kuminga. And Williamson gets it to go.
And not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Jordan. And it's Memphis with another.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Sexton kicks to Williamson. Here's Henderson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And yes, it's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Whitehead, covered by Miller. Good D by Miller.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Sinks the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williamson, the pass to Henderson. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so Young will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Henderson for 3, and again, no good by New Orleans. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Williamson. Basket good.
Inside Zion, just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Outside, Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Shepard. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. Back to Sexton. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And here's Jordan outside. He got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Outside, Sexton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge,